do it all for, making deals on the low, big house in the boat. Got you working 3 jobs, never broke, only grind that we know is just grinding for more. Why them niggas in the kitchen with the work, 2 strikes on the shirt, trying to get it from the dirt. Why you see me going hard on the verse, ain't no telling what I'm worth, 100 commas in the word. Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. I just had to make me a quick gas station run. I'm running a little motherfucking late, but I'm still on time. When I'm late, I'm still on time. But real quick though, man, I don't care what nobody tell you. Only the strong gonna survive out in this bitch. I don't care what nobody tell you. Only the strong gonna survive out in this bitch. This world is harsh as fuck. Real talk. Real talk. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you know what I mean? What, you know, if you out there and you not doing anything wrong and you're, you know what I mean, and you're being nice and you're, you know what I mean, and you're staying in church and all that shit, everything will be no. Don't listen to none of that. At the end of the day, no matter what, only the strong gonna survive out in this bitch. Period. Period. You either got some wits about you or you don't. There's no way around it. If you weak, not only will the world prey on you, but the people in it will. That food chain shit is real. And if you weak, you're not gonna get too far. In this areas in life where we all weak in some areas, but it's our job to sharpen our knives in those areas. If we not sharpen our knives and practicing some of this shit to get stronger, then how the fuck we gonna survive? How the fuck you gonna survive? What, you living off the wish factor, the hope factor? You living off hope. I can't live off hope. I can't live off hope. So if you gonna live off that, then you may as well just be playing Russian roulette. You may as well just be, you know what I'm saying? You may as well, you know, just give in now, because you living off hope and wish, and you ain't doing nothing else to try to sharpen your knife while being out here. You living in this world. You know this world is unforgiving. I said that the other day. But I don't care how nobody try to twist that shit. People are always trying to twist some shit. Listen to me. Only the strong will survive. One way or another. If you ain't strong out here and you out here falling weak for bullshit, you out here falling victim to nonsense, you ain't sharpening no knives, you're not getting your mind prepared for anything, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. Sometimes the simulator is in your mind. You know, back in driver's ed, back in the day, you had to get on the simulators, which was the things where it made it, and you looked at the screen where it made it seem like you was in the street, like you was really driving. In your mind is the simulator. Your mind is the simulator. You have to see things, and then you have to make it happen. You gotta start practicing these shits. You gotta start practicing these shits. You gotta, sometimes, listen, people gonna say, oh, well, you know what I mean, shit don't play out how you see it in your mind all the time. Of course not. Of course not. But the thing is that you rehearse things in your mind, and when you do that in your mind, you go through all of the feelings of how you will feel in those situations. No matter if it's something extreme, no matter if it's something small, no matter if it's heartbreak, no matter if it's being sick or anything, in your mind when you visualize it, because you visualize it in your mind, you start to feel it. You start to feel it in your heart. You start to feel it in your stomach. So I'm saying, when you see things in your mind and you visualize how it'll make you feel, and you visualize how you gonna counter that and what you would do in those situations, of course, a lot of the times it don't play out that same way, but at least you have some practice. That's like saying, because Bruce Lee practiced a lot, and because Bruce Lee sparred a lot, that mean that, oh, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be like he gonna get his ass whooped when it comes to the real fight. No, he's sparring a lot and going over situations just so he at least have an idea what he gonna do in case his opponent do something in those lines. That's what you spar for. You spar, you know the fight ain't gonna exactly go that way, knucklehead. But at least you plan it in your mind to where you have some idea of plan, maybe a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C, just in case. Y'all not even sparring in y'all mind because y'all think it's so sweet. Y'all living by the hope factor. Well, I hope and then I wish. Okay, let me know how that go for you, because y'all not even sparring mentally to even have an idea of what the fuck you gonna do. You want to live like that. I can't live like that. At the same time, I'm not gonna live in my head, but I will know what to do in certain situations, or at least have an idea. That's the least you could do. That's the least you could do. We know things ain't gonna play out like you know what I'm saying, like you see it in your mind. It never does most of the time. But at least you will have an idea of what's to come, and how to handle it. Or maybe even this. Did you think about this, dummy? Maybe if you play it in your mind, you would know how to avoid that situation as a whole. Stupid. But y'all won't even do that. Y'all won't even do that. Y'all think it's that sweet. Y'all think it's that sweet to where y'all won't even mentally put y'all in the space of other people's. That's why y'all running out here like that's why y'all like robots. That's why y'all like robots. Y'all don't care about nobody else. You don't think about nobody else. You just live in your own mind. You don't even care how other people feel. You don't care how other people feel. You are sympathetic to nothing. And I'm not saying you need to care about people and how they feel all the time. No. But there's things that happen in life to where sometimes automatically you will put yourself in that person's shoes. You know, you will put yourself in Nipsey Hussle's shoes. You'll put yourself in Tupac's shoes at the time of where shit was happening. You know, you watch movies, even if it's just movies, you will put yourself in some of those Marvel people's shoes. Because when you watch those movies, even the science fiction ones like that, all of those movies lead to something that you can relate to in reality. So you mean to tell me you sit there and watch these things and you don't play out not even a little bit of how you would be and feel in those situations? You a robot. You a robot, and I wouldn't want to roll with you. I wouldn't want to hang with you for anything. You don't know how to problem solve. You wouldn't know how to react. You just gonna sit there and hope that you don't get hit. You gonna sit there and hope that nothing affects you and you only. I fall by your side. It's like, oh well, I can't fuck with niggas like that. Fuck that shit. Hell nah, you don't know nothing else but how you just hoping stuff don't happen. You're not playing shit in your head back to even try to avoid even these situations. At the end of the day, like I said, only the strong will survive. Only the strong will survive. And it don't matter how you exercise, whether you exercising in the physical or you exercising up here. Exercise something. Don't just hope things gonna work out in your favor. All right? Peace. First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get